She had been working with manifestation practices for nearly 3 years. Vision boards, scripting, 369 methods, gratitude journals that she filled with lists of things that she was trying to feel grateful for, while underneath she felt hollow. She was doing everything right and her external reality was barely moving. Every single morning she would wake up and the heaviness would already be there, even before the day had even asked anything of her. Eyes open, chest already tight, mind already spinning. She hadn't even checked her phone yet. She hadn't spoken to a single person. Nothing had technically gone wrong. And yet, she already felt behind, already bracing, already carrying something she couldn't even name. She was exhausted, not from laziness, but from the sheer effort of trying to vibrate higher than her body would allow. Maybe you know exactly what that feels like. Maybe that is precisely why you're here this morning. When she came across the idea of cleaning instead of creating, something broke open quietly inside her. She stopped performing her mornings and started cleaning them. Every day before she looked at her phone, before she planned, before she visualized anything, she would sit with her hand on her chest for 4 minutes and simply run the phrases through whatever she found waiting for her when she woke up. She did not try to feel better, she just cleaned. Within 3 weeks, she told me, the world had not dramatically changed, but she had stopped exhausting herself and fighting invisible resistance. Within 2 months, she said it was as if the path was clearing in front of her, not because she had manifested it, but because she had stopped being the obstacle to it. And what she had discovered, without a name for it at first, was that her mornings had been full of static, and nobody had told her that she could clear it before the day even began. This is exactly what we are going to be doing right now, because that heaviness you wake up with is not a willpower problem, it's not a motivation problem, it's certainly not a sign that you need a better morning routine or a harder mindset. This is static, and this morning we are going to clear it before it sets the tone for everything else. Here is something that most morning content will never tell you. The very first thing your body does when you wake up is not stretch, it is not breathe, it is not even think. Your body floods itself with cortisol. This is called the Cortisol Awakening Response, and it is a biological spike that happens within the first 30 to 45 minutes of waking. In the regulated nervous system, this spike is actually useful. It gives you alertness, focus, a gentle ignition. But when your system is already holding unprocessed emotion, when your cells are still running yesterday's fear or last week's grief or years old belief that the world is not safe for you, that cortisol spike does not feel like a gentle ignition. It feels like dread. It feels like doom. It feels like your body is screaming before your mind has even formed a sentence. And what do most people do in that moment? They reach for their phone. They reach for caffeine. They reach for distraction or productivity or the pressure of a to-do list to outrun the feeling. And the static stays. It just gets louder underneath all that noise. Ho'oponopono is not a morning affirmation. It's not positive thinking. It is a Hawaiian practice of radical internal cleaning. And the reason it works so precisely in the morning is because it does not try to override the static with something louder, but it dissolves it at the source. The 4 phrases are not being directed at other people. They are a transmission between your conscious awareness and the deep cellular memory that has been running programs in the background since long before you woke up today. When you use these phrases in the morning, before your day puts any demands on you, you are essentially pressing a reset at the level of the field. You are saying to everything your nervous system is already holding, I see you. I take responsibility for your presence here, and I am choosing to clean. If you have already been to our Ho'oponopono nighttime body scan video, you will recognize this energy immediately. That practice was designed to help you release what the day had deposited into your body before you went to sleep. This morning practice is its perfect bookend. The nighttime scan clears what was, but this morning reset clears what is trying to carry forward, so that you are not walking into your day preloaded with residue that does not even belong to the hours ahead. Right now, wherever you are, let your eyes stay soft. You do not need to close them. Just allow your gaze to go gentle. Place one hand on the center of your chest, not pressing, just resting. Feel the warmth of your own palm. Take one slow breath, and as you exhale, just notice what is already present. There is no judgment here. If there is tightness, it belongs. If there is a low hum of worry, it belongs. If there is nothing and just a kind of flatness, that belongs as well. You are not fixing it yet. You are acknowledging it, because what we do not acknowledge, we carry. Now, silently or aloud, say these words and let them move through you like water moving through a closed fist, slowly releasing what it was gripping. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Again, slower this time, as if each phrase is a hand reaching into the static and gently, without force, dissolving a knot. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And once more, this time, for anything in this day ahead that your nervous system is already anticipating with dread, anything it is already catastrophizing, already tensing against. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now take a breath. Notice how the chest feels now. Even marginally, even just 2% different, that 2% is a shift in the field. That is the cleaning working. This is exactly what we explored in depth in our earlier video. You haven't failed at manifestation. Your cells are just protecting you. And if that one resonated with you, this morning practice is the daily embodiment of everything we talked about in that conversation. What you're doing when you clean your frequency in the morning is not bypassing your feelings. You are not toxic positivitying your way past them. You are acknowledging that your body, your conscious, your cellular memory is the instrument through which your life is being played. And an instrument full of yesterday's static cannot produce today's clear sound, no matter how much willpower you pour into it. The cleaning is not the reward for having a good day. The cleaning is how you stop dragging the old day into the new one. If this practice is calling you somewhere deeper, if you are feeling a pull to not just practice Ho'oponopono, but to understand it from the inside out and perhaps hold space for others through it, the healer certification path is open to you. It is for people who have felt the shift personally and are ready to carry it outward. And if you want to go at your own pace, the ebook is a quietly perfect place to begin, walking you through the philosophy and practice in a way you can return to anytime your mornings need it. Both paths are available when you feel ready. No urgency, just an open door. And if you want this energy in your day before social media gets to you, before the algorithm does, before the noise begins, join us in our WhatsApp community. Every morning there is something waiting for you that belongs to your frequency and not to the scroll. The link is below and the door is always open. Before you move on with your morning, I want you to do one small thing. Come down to the comments below and write the frequency you are choosing today. It does not have to be a full sentence. It does not have to be elaborate. Just one word or one phrase that represents the field you are stepping into. It could be grounded, clear, open, light. Whatever word lands, write it. Because what we name, we begin to inhabit. And your day is still clean. There is still time. You have already started the shift just by being here.